Dengue is a flu-like illness spread by the bite of an Aedes mosquito infected with the dengue virus. The Aedes mosquitoes can breed even in a small amount of water accumulated in any container-like object. Mosquito breeding in public areas is a risk to you, your family, and your neighbors. Keeping your neighborhood free of disease-causing mosquitoes is for your own good and is also a social responsibility. Do not throw bottles, plastic boxes, tires, coconut shells, empty vessels, broken cisterns, or any other objects outside your home or workplace that can collect water and breed mosquitoes. Ensure the proper disposal and recycling of trash. Ensure that household waste is not dumped in drains. If water cannot be drained, use Temifos, a thin layer of oil or guppy fish to stop larvae development. Mosquito breeding grounds in public spaces such as hospitals, offices, and schools must be regularly monitored and eliminated. Dengue is a flu-like illness spread by the bite of an Aedes mosquito infected with the dengue virus. The Aedes mosquitoes can breed even in a small amount of water accumulated in any container-like object. Mosquito breeding in public areas is a risk to you, your family, and your neighbors. Keeping your neighborhood free of disease-causing mosquitoes is for your own good and is also a social responsibility. Do not throw bottles, plastic boxes, tires, coconut shells, empty vessels, broken cisterns, or any other objects outside your home or workplace that can collect water and breed mosquitoes. Ensure the proper disposal and recycling of trash. Ensure that household waste is not dumped in drains. If water cannot be drained, use Temifos, a thin layer of oil or guppy fish to stop larvae development. Mosquito breeding grounds in public spaces such as hospitals, offices, and schools must be regularly monitored and eliminated. Dengue is a flu-like illness spread by the bite of an Aedes mosquito infected with the dengue virus. The Aedes mosquito can breed even in a small amount of water accumulated in any container-like object. Drain out and scrub clean garden fountains, bird baths, and flower pot base plates at least once a week. Turn over or cover objects that can collect water such as wheelbarrows, drums, or bowls. Cover overhead water tanks with a tight lid to prevent mosquitoes from entering. Cover the overflow pipes of water tanks with a material that allows water to flow out but prevents mosquitoes from entering. Clean roof gutters by ensuring the outlet remains open and water does not stagnate. Ensure bottles, plastic containers, or any other discarded material in which water can collect are properly disposed of or recycled. At least once a week, drain out and scrub clean trays under refrigerators, air conditioners, water cooler tanks, indoor flower pots, and vases. While spraying insecticides to kill mosquitoes, focus on dark areas such as closets, underneath beds, and behind curtains. Leave the doors and windows of your house open when local authorities are carrying out fogging. Dengue is a flu-like illness spread by the bite of an Aedes mosquito infected with the dengue virus. The Aedes mosquito can breed even in a small amount of water accumulated in any container-like object. Drain out and scrub clean garden fountains, bird baths, and flower pot base plates at least once a week. Turn over or cover objects that can collect water such as wheelbarrows, drums or bowls. Cover overhead water tanks with a tight lid to prevent mosquitoes from entering. Cover the overflow pipes of water tanks with a material that allows water to flow out, but prevents mosquitoes from entering. Clean roof gutters by ensuring the outlet remains open and water does not stagnate. Ensure bottles, plastic containers, or any other discarded material in which water can collect are properly disposed of or recycled. At least once a week, drain out and scrub clean trays under refrigerators, air conditioners, water cooler tanks, indoor flower pots and vases. While spraying insecticides to kill mosquitoes, focus on dark areas such as closets, underneath beds and behind curtains. Leave the doors and windows of your house open when local authorities are carrying out fogging.
Bonsoir, bonsoir. J'espère que tout le monde va bien. Aujourd'hui, mardi, pas mardi, on est jeudi. Pourquoi je dis mardi? That's because it wasn't Boxing Day. Je dis bonsoir à tout le monde. Aujourd'hui, on est jeudi 28 décembre 2023. Émission La Conversation avec Gérald. Il semblerait-il à Home Alone tonight, mais bon, c'est pas grave, on va parler de l'actualité du territoire et d'ailleurs. Donc, j'espère que tout le monde a eu un long week-end, ceux qui étaient en week-end prolongé. J'espère que tout le monde a eu un bon Noël, tout le monde a bien fêté, tout le monde a bien mangé. Et maintenant, on va commencer à compter les poids, les kilos qu'on a de plus. Donc, voilà. Donc, pour le moment, je ne vais pas dire qu'on a eu un bon réveillon parce que on sait c'est quoi de l'actualité. On a vu l'actualité ce matin. Donc, il y a eu un décédé, il y a eu un communiqué et voilà. Et j'espère que la justice et la famille font en sorte que la vérité soit connue parce que certes, il y a eu un communiqué et voilà. C'est pour ça que Sandigan était bloqué ce matin. Certes, il y en a qui ne sont pas d'accord parce que Sandigan était bloqué. Bon, après, il faut que une justice, la lumière soit faite sur cette affaire pour qu'on puisse connaître de quelles conditions ce monsieur est décédé. Okay? Donc, je ne vais pas commenter le communiqué qui n'a pas de sens, mais bon, il faudra qu'il y ait toute la lumière sur ça. So, guys, good night. Gerald, normally I'm home alone. I'm not supposed to be home alone. Normally I'm home alone. When I say home alone, normally not Mrs. Comes because she was not here today because we were supposed to have an elected person. But maybe in the boat, so I don't know the comment, but I no problem. Home alone. I hope you guys had a very nice Christmas for those who wasn't in youth radio, jollification, Christmas celebration. Thanks, guys, for those who come up. Thanks for those who was following through social media. We had a good time. I hope we had too much food, okay? Because I see a lot of food, even too long, you get the coconut tart. But I can answer him. I can see he had a video you criticize me. No problem. I'm gonna catch him after. So I hope everybody good. Okay, the only sad news we had during this celebration is the guy who have the scooter accident. We see our press in Comox saying whatever happened, and then today we see Sanigon was black. Okay, some people was not agree, some people was agree. The only thing I wish is like justice and the family know what really happened to this guy. Okay, I'm not gonna comment about the press, the communique they do, but I hope we know what really happened because this thing is upside down. It don't have no sense about this situation. So, guys, condolences to the family, first of all, and be strong and do what you guys have to do so we can know what really happened. Whoever have to be punished should be punished. Okay, we cannot leave those things just slide and then we don't say nothing. So let's be smart and do things in a smart way to know the truth how this thing happened. So that's why this morning you guys see standing over black. And voila. So we're gonna talk a little bit about what's going on. We have this issue about that issue. Everybody waiting because the new Erranti, okay, the new Erranti, we see the bubble with to don't calling it Air Caribe, Air France. You know, if you want to travel, honestly, it looks like you have to take a boat to go for that point of it, but it's a whole headache. So they work in to get those planes to fly. Okay, I hope those planes fly before Carnival. It'll be nice. And then voila. So voila. Donc, l'actualité, localement, on a la situation de l'accident qui a eu. Je ne vais pas tout commenter dessus, mais il y a eu un communiqué qui est sorti en début de semaine. J'espère que la famille du défunt et la justice française fera le nécessaire. Il y aura une collaboration pour que toute la lumière soit faite sur cette affaire qui touche une communauté. Certes, Sénégal a été bloqué parce que, bon, il y a eu un communiqué, comme on dit, upside down. Et le communiqué n'a pas de sens. Mais on a vu le préfet a fait un communiqué disant que déjà il a adressé les condoléances à la famille du défunt, puis il a fait l'appel à témoins pour ceux qui étaient là, ceux qui ont vu l'accident, vous puissiez vous rapprocher de la gendarmerie, si je ne me trompe pas, pour dire ce que vous avez vu. Comme ça, on peut savoir ce qui s'est réellement passé. Comme je dis, les morts n'ont pas de pouvoir, on ne peut pas savoir ce qui s'est passé. On aimerait savoir vraiment ce qui s'est réellement passé dans cette affaire-là. Donc voilà. Après, il y a l'histoire de Erranti que tout le monde attend. Ça fait plusieurs mois que la collectivité de Saint-Martin et EDIS, l'aéroport de Roncasvaux, ont repris une partie de Erranti et tout le monde attend impatiemment. On a entendu le président lors de la fête Youth Radio qui a parlé, ça prend du temps, il y a des autorisations pour savoir c'est de l'aviation. Les avions ne vont pas voler tout de suite. Il ne faut pas arriver parce que on a la situation avec Air Caraïbes. Air Caraïbes, là, ils utilisent un avion parce que les autres avions sont en maintenance et les maintenances ne se font pas ni en Guadeloupe, ni en Martinique. On peut réparer, mais les maintenances de vol ne se font quelque part en métropole, quelque part en Europe, là, quelque part comme ça là. Donc, pour ceux qui patientent, certes, peut-être un bon deal. De toute façon, tout sont un critique, mais il va falloir patienter pour savoir quand est-ce que ces avions-là vont partir. Parce que le président Mussington a dit des choses lors de son interview avec Patou. Et voilà, il y a des choses qui sont dans les box. On a entendu qu'il a dit il y a des avions. Il y aura des premiers vols 7h30 du matin, 7h30 du matin en direction de Pointe-à-Pitre. C'est une bonne chose. L'idée est bonne. Après, il faut voir. C'est bon, on peut parler beaucoup. Après, il faut voir du concret. Et voilà. Donc, pour le moment, il y a Air France, mais Air France, c'est plus si vous partez en vacances, vous pouvez prendre du Air France. Mais concernant les autres compagnies, ceux qui veulent voyager, courage, parce que vous allez un petit peu galérer si vous voulez voyager sur ces îles-là. Donc, c'est un inconvénient de venir. Il y a un move qui a été fait par la collectivité. Après, pour être patient, je suppose que le groupe de la collectivité, et ainsi le partenaire privé, savent, j'espère, ce qu'ils font. Donc, c'est à attendre. N'espérez pas, comme je vous ai déjà dit, n'espérez pas avoir des billets à 150 € à 200 € parce que si une compagnie aérienne n'est pas là pour faire du social. Donc, mettez-vous bien être prêt, que vous allez un moment, les prix sont peut-être moins chers que Air Caraïbes, mais il faut savoir, face à Air Caraïbes et Air France, ils ont des reins solides. Ce sont des compagnies, une grosse compagnie. Air France, c'est une compagnie nationale. Air Caraïbes, c'est un gros groupe. OK? Donc, voilà. Après, dans le News Air, il y a Corsair qui a eu aussi, Corsair, pour ceux qui partent pour Saint-Martin, Paris. Corsair a un petit souci d'argent et les investisseurs africains ont aidé. Donc, voilà. Donc, voilà, on est dans la période de fête, bientôt la nouvelle année. Et politiquement, il y a des choses, on voit toutes les animations que la collectivité de Saint-Martin a mises en place, défiler CETOS, défiler les bateaux, tout ça, le fond de mer, village de Noël. Donc, il y a des choses qui se font pour la population et pour les touristes. On a vu l'effort qui est fait pour l'aménagement rapide du fond de mer. Je ne connais pas, pour le moment, c'est un acte provisoire. Donc, il y a normalement, je pense qu'il va y avoir un aménagement plus sérieux qui va être fait. Et on verra. Après, je pense qu'il faut associer à la population à ces types d'aménagement. Et je pense que le président de son équipe, son conseil, il faut associer la population à ces types d'aménagement du territoire. Après, voilà. Donc, je vous rappelle que c'est période fête, soyez prudents sur la route. Pour ceux qui font la fête, qui vont enjoy themselves, faites attention à ce qu'ils font. Donc, pour vous donner un petit récap, for those who listen to me in English, I was talking about the new RT. President Washington was in the air with Patu last week during the Youth Radio Fest. The money they put in it, and then yes, guys, the the ATLs and them will not fly one. I hope we get those planes fly before Carnival vacation. It's gonna be a nice promotion, but Air Caribbean have the same problem right now. All the planes at Air have to go to Europe, the closest I think in Europe to maintain something with fly everything. So that's why you see Air Caribbean have only one aircraft in green cars, and it's a whole bubble. Air France come in, Air France you cannot travel whatever day you want. Okay, it's like if you want to do 8 days out, you can do it. And then voila. And to show you, you even have passengers from Air Caraïbes, sorry, who was in Guadeloupe. They have to come into Air France last week to show you how the thing is really bubble. So we can only wish that the new Air could fly fast as possible, but they have procedure. And from what the dirigeants saying, the owners now saying you have to go through the the procedure, and we see new LNT come up with a communique saying they're working hard. Okay, they're working hard. So voila. But I could say guys don't expect to have, don't leave people fool you guys say I gonna have ticket for 150 because maybe you might have promotion, but you can't do the promotion um, all day. So because at the end of the day, don't forget it's business. You're facing Air Caraïbes, Air France, and you cannot even take it. They could go down because how to say the backlash, they could assume that type of the spends, but we don't see. Okay, we don't see. We see last week the president of the collective doesn't happen with all the elected person who sitting down and the board of directors of the new LT was what to meet all the employees and them, and voila. After my wish was I don't know if in the future, so the new LT could have the herb in St. Martin because if we buy a new company, a old company, whatever you guys want to call it, I believe the main office should be in St. Martin. I don't see why. Okay, we just started, but I don't see why the office should be in Guadeloupe. And or they say if you want to send a clear message, the office should be in St. Martin. After everybody got a different policy to see what they want to put in place. For me, the herb, the main office, and I hear through the pipes in them is supposed to be in St. Martin. So me if it's St. Martin, I hope that gonna give locals jobs because I would like to know those girls we got trained few months ago where they be, what they doing. But it's not my fault. I try to invite the person in charge of that, but they try to give us a 619, and like sometimes I don't like the 609. I prefer leave you at zero. So yeah, guys, let's see. We gotta move forward. The country we can spend everything the government do. We could say they perform, they do a good thing for Christmas. Okay, only one thing, we still have that thing they dig in the woods closing. We don't know what's going on, but on season and is in season touristic. But most of the work they do is do the vacation, school vacation. So let's see. Let's see. The road is not only for the tourists, it's for we too. So we don't see the traffic. People waiting to start a new road, but as they had say, we get a new road around 26 something. So before, let's say be clear, before election, we don't see that. So traffic Bellevue, traffic La Savane, traffic Green Cars. So if you don't need something, it's best and you stay home. Don't get in traffic. So if you don't want to get in traffic, leave your house earlier and do what you have to do. Okay, that's it. Second thing I would like to talk about the stadiums and then, especially Margaret Stadium, we see some work going. And I have to talk about it because a few weeks ago, I forget that, a young guy approached me and said, hey, you have to come in the stadium because you have to see how we train. I cannot say the collectivity, whoever in charge of sport is not doing the job because I don't know the files in them. but the former president and son had do a work to cover the courts and them. And I believe it's time for Jean-Louis Vanterpo Stadium have a nice produce. After for the other stadium, Sanagon, Green Cars, and French Quarter, I don't know. Only the person in charge could say what they doing, if they just blah blah thing, or if they walk in, I don't know. Because the last time we had here like some 15 million at both put in the new guarantee and the project gonna be retarded for those things. After this government, they take the choice. They know what they're doing. We inside, so voila. At the end of the day, just the government give them the time. Because sometimes we criticize government. When I say we, I part of it because we are gonna criticize what I know. I don't know. I'm gonna listen to the person and then okay, I need to go to the source to know what's going on because sometimes you don't have the sense. We're gonna criticize government. We build the story about government. Like the thing is blue, he says it's green. So we can never say the truth just for government to look bad. If government do something good, yeah, they'll do good. They do the thing for Christmas here. But I believe the stadiums in them are starting especially for football. And I think is whoever in charge of sport, who really in charge of sport, should come up and say, why you doing? Okay? Why you doing? Because it's the same thing the league of football have to go official game spend a lot of money. When I say a lot of money to rent stadium in Anguilla to receive team or to play against whatever team it is. This time you guys have let me say 3 years and a half and let's get that thing done because I believe the person who in charge of sport is Secretary General and the league too, the football. So let me just start with you before I guys say I'm looking for trouble. But do I have to do? Is that a fixed problem? Or if you can't fix it, say you can't fix it. But if you know you could fix it, fix the problem. Don't put everything because sometimes we put everything in on the president, saying the president, the president, the president. And I believe the president give you guys portfolio to perform. Because we don't hear some stories. I don't hear some stories you ask yourself if you're in Disney because some people sometimes they prefer lie to don't say okay I cannot. And now we finding out like things they promise some people. When I say it's both sides, I'm talking opposition to a majority. They promise people certain things during campaign, and now they boss and lie. They say it's the president, it's the president, it's the president, or is that the president? Is I can say it's opposition blocking because opposition can't block nothing because I get a majority. But tell the people the truth. Don't tell them you're gonna give them. I say on some just so you're gonna give them a jeep, and at the end you end up you say, but you can't get your jeep. Don't promise what you can't deliver. Okay, that's all politics. So you guys know what's going on, and let's see, and then a program. I just hope this program we start to see a lot of things because more now people more watching LNT saying yeah the new LNT saying they ain't have to do it. Everybody have the opinion about this new LNT, and then we're gonna see what gonna happen when the thing the aircraft and them start to fly, and let's use it because how the president say is we zone. Let's use it. Let's use it, and I hope the service better than the others too. But let's use it and we move forward. Okay, that was a part about the new LNT. We're gonna see what's gonna happen, and voilà. Concerning the roads and them traffic. Hey, listen, they have so much plan. The president had say with the majority by 26 something, so we're supposed to start to see the roads, the new road, something so. So guys, we have to do what we have to do to move forward. We see other countries moving, and my problem is like, yeah, we buy the aircraft, but what we doing with the airport? That make yours, we giving the airport to that one, this one, that one, that one. And most every time, only one thing I see is just every year they changing the colors after I don't see why they changing the airport. But every time you ask, they tell you you have the laws, the same aviation civil, the president talking about this, that, and that period when you see Juliana, Anguilla, St. Kitts, Antigua have all the private jets back up, some full. We need to sit down on the table with the Princess Juliana Airport and say, listen, we need to, when you full, because don't forget the connectivity by almost all the land they need around the airport to extend to enlarge whatever. So why not? We need to listen, start to wake up, watch over the fence what's going on. I say fence because through the fence you go see, but some people need to watch over the fence. It's not couche-toi là et regarde. So things need to be done. Things need to be done, and if we don't watch and do and move forward, we will take 10 years late in the back, and the others will move. Because for those who went Anguilla, look Anguilla when you reach and you're coming back from St. Martin, and look what we have Margaret. Anguilla built something, and I believe we got more money than Anguilla. Anguilla built the boat terminals in them. Like when you reach, it's just like you're joining an airport. It's an airport, immigration, everything. It's just like you're in an airport. For those who don't go in the States, it's just the States airports in them. Immigration, the same type of thing. And when you're leaving now to come back over, is like you're in an airport, you're in an airport, and we build something, whatever bad weather come, the water gonna pass over again. And look, that make almost 7 years we can't get it done. So I don't know who say vex, but as elected people, somehow I do travel. I think when I travel, those first class I drinking champagne in them. Take from other country, bring the idea, let's work it up and look better than that. Because it don't have no sense traveling in high class, eating petit food, all kind of thing. And at the end of the day, I ain't deliver. That's why I say I cannot blame the president because I talking about that tonight because yesterday afternoon I always have a meeting next to the room. I was in a meeting that good friend of mine and another person. And at the end of the day, you are elected people promising people, and when they cannot deliver, they blame it on the president. They blame other, but it's you who promised these people certain things. It's you. So why blame the president? I believe the president, you guys portfolio, whatever it is. Yes, the president is the president, but you cannot blame the president for everything. I'm not defending Tom Papin or Monsieur Mussington, but I guys need to assume. Don't promise. I ain't got no power. You just somebody they just put the idea to bring votes on the list. But I ain't got no power. So you guys cannot put everything blame. Don't promise why you guys cannot deliver. Okay. So at the end of the day, it's done. Monsieur the president of the collectivity, gonna take all the blame. But yes, you guys need to deliver certain things. Work because 2027, you guys, for those who are not be on the list still, you guys will come and say, yeah, vote for me because I do this. But you forget certain people because now you have elected people who are no people who are in the campaign, working, or other people bring them in people's house. And today they're passing these people straight. They passing these people straight. I don't know, maybe it's because the car too tent up, they can't see outside, but they passing these people straight. And the same people they bring in the house, they will used to find where they live in. Other people bring them, and today these people, when they're in the car, I think the tent up, they make them blind. They don't see. Start to go, meet the people, the same people who vote for you. Meet with them, especially those young politicians in office now, especially them, because some of them, the thing they reach, they don't see Canaan. You ain't see Canaan. No. You ain't reach yet. You got to perform now. The papi show done. That was campaign done. Now you guys got to perform and don't lie and say, yes, the president. It's you guys. You guys have portfolio. You guys went to people's house to ask them to vote for you. Meet with the people. Tell the people, listen, and when we get in, those things we couldn't get them because people had put. I don't see why I put something I can get it. But Voilà. And we have election with the side coming up January 11. Yeah, is very good because you see a lot of young people defending the party, what they want to see move forward, and voila. And after you have some for sure, you have things you will not see them they cannot do, but yeah, it's campaign, it's election. Everybody got to say what you have to say to capture certain votes and then move forward. So yeah, so we will be in the house that night so we could at least start to count the votes, the ballots, and then with the government, the central office, and see who in or out. If we have it in out, and then who's gonna be the next, maybe the next government, and then we can move forward. Donc, je disais, je parle un petit peu de politique, un petit peu, de la collectivité, des grands, pas des grands électeurs, les grands électeurs, c'est pour les sénatoriales. Donc, oui, je parle un petit peu des promesses qui ont été faites par certains jeunes politiciens, politiciennes. Et aujourd'hui, ils ont la mémoire courte. Soit ils ont oublié ces gens-là. Je ne vous dis pas faut donner à ces gens-là. Peut-être vous avez fait des promesses qui étaient impossibles. Voilà, mais n'oubliez pas ces gens-là, parce qu'au moment de la campagne, vous avez trouvé où ces gens-là habitaient. Vous connaissez leur adresse, vous connaissez la couleur de leur rideau jusqu'à le rideau de leur chambre. Aujourd'hui, ne tournez pas le doigt à ces gens-là, parce que 2025, vous allez venir voir ces gens-là si vous avez un bilan positif pour les demander à voter pour vous encore. Donc, ne passez pas ces gens-là droit. Parce que maintenant, il y en a, la voiture est tellement traitée qu'ils ne vont même pas à l'extérieur. Donc, passez ces gens-là tout droit. Et en 2025, vous allez venir voir ces gens-là pour les dire de voter pour vous. Arrêtez, vous vous moquez de qui là. Il va falloir descendre sur votre nuage et pas oublier ces gens-là, les gens qui ont voté pour vous. Ces gens-là, vous connaissez leur maison, les gens que vous entrez chez eux à aller manger. OK? Ne les oubliez pas. Ne me dites pas que vous n'avez pas le temps parce que vous avez le temps d'aller boire champagne ailleurs et d'autres choses. Okay? Il faut le dire comme c'est. C'est la politique, mais il faut rester proche de sa population. C'est pas, il faut à chaque fois mettre tout sur le dos du président parce que le président vous a donné des portfolios. C'est pour un peu se soulager. Et je pense que c'est parce que vous avez donné des portfolios que vous êtes compétent aussi. Donc, si vous êtes compétent, rapprochez-vous de la population. Ne restez pas sur votre trône. Il y en a qui sont sur leur trône et ils oublient même pas où ils habitent. Parce que c'est monter voiture, mettez clim, ils oublient la population, certains. Mais bon, on verra bientôt, on verra. C'est juste un conseil, donc réveillez-vous. Certes, le président a sa cote, ça on peut pas l'enlever. Comme j'ai dit à quelqu'un, on voit le président danser, patati. On peut pas enlever ça du président. Le président a toujours été comme ça. Ok, je vais pas dire c'est politique, le président a toujours été comme ça. Comparé à certains prédécesseurs et autres, on n'a jamais encore vu des présidents danser en public. Moi, j'ai jamais vu Papa Soir, Franz Gums, le député, danser en public comme le président le fait. Donc voilà, le président, il y va, il a sa cote, on ne peut pas lui reprocher, ça c'est en lui. Okay? Quand c'est pas en la personne, ça c'est autre chose. Donc voilà. Après, au niveau, il y a les élections côté hollandais, bon, il y a des jeunes aussi, qui font de leurs projets, leurs idées, et des partis. Voilà, le 11 janvier, on sera là, on va voir qui la population de Saint-Martin va donner quitus pour former le nouveau gouvernement, en sachant que ça sera une coalition. Voilà, et on verra, c'est l'avenir. On va voir si la première ministre sera maintenue en tant que premier ministre, si on aura une nouvelle ou un nouveau premier ministre. Donc, c'est la démocratie et on va avancer. Après, un autre sujet que je voulais toucher, c'est la vie chère. La vie chère, contrôle des prix et autres. Parce que on fait des paniers pour des prix dans certains supermarchés, certains grandes surfaces, mais on ne pense pas aux petits, pas lolo, les petits superrettes, les petits supermarchés. Parce que il n'y a pas de contrôle de prix. Hein? Il n'y a pas de contrôle de prix. Aujourd'hui, vous allez, ça c'est à 1 euro, vous passez à 14 euros, c'est à 1,45 €. Il n'y a pas de contrôle de prix. tout le monde ne va pas dans les grandes surfaces. Donc, à quel moment il y aura un contrôle de ces prix-là? À quel moment? Certes, ce n'est pas une compétence de la collectivité de Saint-Martin, mais à quel moment je ne sais pas si la collectivité va taper les points sur la table, mais à quel moment l'État va assumer qu'il y ait, je ne sais pas, un panier ou un tabac dans ces supermarchés-là qui ait un prix fixe. Voilà, parce que tout le monde ne va pas dans les grandes supermarchés, les grandes surfaces. OK? Pour pas les citer, il n'y a pas de non. Tout le monde n'y va pas. Donc, je pense à un moment, il faut faire un petit contrôle, même un grand contrôle au niveau des supermarchés, que les prix soient alignés. Parce que, comme je dis, vous passez à 13 heures, c'est 1 euro, vous revenez, c'est à 14 heures, c'est 1,95 € ou même plus. Donc, la vie devient de plus en plus dure, mais il faut que l'État, c'est sa compétence, puisse gérer ce genre de choses. What I'm saying is like the price control, because we see the state services and do like a basket or a caddy with what I say the minimum, the price don't move like when you go your caddy, we say it's 100 euros. But those supermarket, the small supermarket who's around, who does who go and control the prices, or listen, let's do a basket with them too. Because you could come in the morning 8 o'clock. The price of something is €1. By 2 o'clock, the price is 150. Who controls that? Who controls the prices? Because you can, I don't understand. Like you come in the morning, I don't see it, and you see people walking, they got tag new prices and nobody's saying nothing. But I hope the states gonna have to say something, because it's not normal that your price changing less than 3 hours. Less than 3 hours. So I hope the states will sit down with those people and do this basket of the minimum things people need, like they do with other big supermarket, and then everybody, because it's Christmas, people enjoying, and how I say, January month is still 60 days now. So if you guys spend a lot for Christmas, January is 60 days. That's the longest month they have in the year. So that's why I'm saying that the prices, somebody, especially, I don't know for the south side, but north side, somebody need to control those prices. So at the end of the day, government have a say to this. Everything cannot be the collectivity. We blame the collectivity for everything, but sometimes it's we who have to do certain things. So voila. We start tourism season, and then guys, let's keep St. Martin clean. We need to clean. It clean. I don't know how much of the collectivity clean the island for this year and a half. But we need to keep the island clean, because when we travel, the way we see certain islands in them, say, wow, it's nice, everything is clean. But when we come back home, we go throw the soda here, we go throw the can there, we go throw everything. So at the end of the day, we need as a personal, we need the island clean. It starts from home, okay? It starts from home. And before last thing I have to say, I would like for next year, for those who listen to me watching on social media, the collectivity build or fix, extend Margot public toilet. Please. Because it don't look nice when you have like 5, 6 boats, you have a long tourist. You have a long tourist. And I have to big up Pipita when she was here. She was doing nice work. You can see when it's Carnival, when it's Christmas, but we know that, but she was doing a nice work. So I send a call to the collectivity, to those who are in charge of the collectivity, especially this part, fix or extend, whatever I want to call it. If we could add 5 or on the 6 more toilet to find a spot, the same way we fix that the X place we have the Lolos fast, I believe we could work in something soon. So let's try to fix something so we could look good. We don't have tourists or other people allowing to go in the bathroom. Okay? And then we have to congrats those fellows from Service Technique to the fast walk we see they do for this little village de Noel. We're coming back slowly, but we're coming back. We're coming back. And how I say the tourist thing is pass through it too. It's not only come, we have a big game to play in it. If a tourist actually where's Margot, don't send them Colombia, say Margot there. For Margot's Colombia. Just say you don't know, take your phone, they have a map, show them where it is. Okay? I know people going when they don't know. But if you don't know, say you don't know. But don't send people in places you don't know. So yeah, I was saying we need tourism is all of us. It's not only government, it's not only foundation, it's not only those airlines. It's we believe that the way when some tourists ask us certain things, we reply, we answer them. It start by we because I believe if you travel and somebody answer you bad when you come back home and you say, girl, me ain't going to go back in that country because these people is hard. So it come back to the same thing. Tourism start with the locals too because government don't only work for the tourism, work for the local. And I have to say good night to our MP watching me. Anyway, you can't no need. Yes. So guys, is almost in the end of the year, okay, and we're gonna be in that thing. People are gonna wish you happy new year, the new me, the new days, the new that. But people only change when they want to change. And if we it's our personal work because they have no sense, you're gonna say I gonna change, and then when the 2nd of January reach, you're the same person. Don't tell me you're gonna change and maybe say okay, I gonna be I gonna be whatever it is. It starts by we. It starts by we together as a Caribbean people, okay? Because they don't have no sense with pointing that finger, that finger as Caribbean people, and then we hate each other. And knowing all the Caribbean people, we come from one spot. So at the end of the day, we need to understand, like we need to stay together, stick together, strong together. Don't watch that one because he maybe he can't afford to buy the new and I got do a promotion, the new Kia, and you could buy a new Kia. Don't watch it so because when you see that little thing they call the heart start beating, only one thing you're going 6 or 7 feet down. So we need as Caribbean people, we need to stick together. If you could help, help. But don't have I say from the beginning, do not sell people fake dreams. If you cannot help, just say I cannot help. If you person asks you a piece of bread, you don't have the bread, just say I don't have the bread. Don't tell me, yeah, I'm gonna bring bread for you, and the person never see you again. If you could help, help. And I have to big up those associations for to give food to the people in need. I believe is a good work. People need to push with them, and I know why it is to cook, to give food to these people because they there, and sometimes it's family, sometimes family drop them because they feel shame if they hear that my son, that my daughter, we have to big up those associations. Some is every weekend, some is for Christmas, some is Red Cross, other one Le Marteau, and we have to big up those associations who doing a big work in the field. And don't be ashamed to drop something. When we say a case of juice, whatever, don't be ashamed because when you drop, you help them, you don't know where your juice, whatever you give, don't reach, you're gonna save somebody. So because I say that because I had an experience when I started my association in Life and Agreement. We had to do this deep food for Christmas and we were set up to cook everything. And that was the first event we were doing. And listen, we end up giving those people because it was on the cap and elders, and we end up giving these people KFC and mashed potato. That's a long story. But that story, for that time, like, we get custom to it, we always do it for Christmas. And then I have to big up those association of doing. And only thing I wasn't agree, especially in the sort of election, when you see candidate giving a gift or food for Christmas. But wait, these people only exist when it's Christmas? Where you guys was during the hard time of COVID. Some were given, but don't make a poster saying you're gonna give food or give. For me, it's something you should do for those elected or not, because if it's not elected, you get money. Dying or kill you to go yellow cross, red cross, other foundation and give something. Okay, give something. So thank you to those association who doing it. Thank you to those foundation because it's not easy to wake up, cook. I like to cook, but wake up every Sunday, you gotta cook two food because you gotta food from your house, you gotta food you're giving to these people. So I have to pick up those association and don't be ashamed to help them. It could be $1, it could be $2, it could be a case of water. Don't be ashamed to help them. Okay. So guys, yes, I was not supposed to be home alone tonight, but whatever, it happened for a reason. So I could have speak with you guys because sometimes I have to do politics. Well, like in we do it. Some people don't like politics. I like politics, and not the dirty politics, and the politics like we go action about we are we not agree and we move forward, and that's it. So yeah, we have to move forward, and as Caribbean people, we need to stick together. Stick together. It don't have no sense. I don't live that one. I don't live that one because when you see your those two eyes closed, it's that time maybe everybody gonna love you, everybody gonna like you. Even those who didn't like you gonna come from the world to watching that casket to like he really gone. So we don't need to be friends, but say morning, see the minimum. After when I say we don't need to be friends, it depends what a person do you. But after everybody is special. Some people don't forgive fast, so it's up to you guys. So at the end of the day, we is one people, one island. We need to stick together. Don't watch that one moving forward. If you go help, help. Don't just go help and because it's election, because you want to get elected and next election. What I say, the same people you could walk, you could have find the grandmother, the grandfather election. Go see these people, meet with them, talk with them, tell them what you're doing in government. Because some of them feel like you're doing a puppy show and taking pictures of traveling. Meet with these people. Me, I would love a party was elected, maybe a new election. A party was elected. They don't wait only for Christmas. They don't wait only for election. To walk in that area to meet the people. Like you're gonna walk Sanigong, you're gonna meet the people of Sanigong. When you talk with them, I'm not talking what you see they doing. You're going no, you walk. You walk during the day or Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon, whatever it is, or at night. You walk in these areas, you meet the people. So the people gonna tell you, listen, why are you doing good? Because you're the presidency, the beat any chest. But like politician both side, French, Dutch, how are you want, go in areas and meet these people even is elected. Because sometimes you're elected, after that, I tell you to have elected people, they can so tent up, they can't see outside, so they don't see nobody. Somebody driving. So go and meet your people, tell your people what's going on, what you doing, and because sometimes you're asking yourself, we see I either sit down, vote, but those people, you guys walk in the house doing campaign. I walk French Quarter under hot suns. I walk green cars under hot suns to meet people to know the house, all kind of the alleys in them. I walk in Beau Colombier, Foyers Bay, all over to meet those people to ask them to trust are you. And I walk over Hamadu Pon Agreement Concardio, Lawton, St. James, Sanigon, all of them meet. When I say meet, I don't wait on the president because the president cannot do everything. Walk and meet with these people, tell them what are you doing, why are you with this, why are you not agree with this, patati patata. And I'm talking for majority and opposition too, because we don't blame majority, but opposition too. Because you have some members in opposition. Let me hush my mouth. So guys, and time start to run. So yeah, I know maybe tomorrow get blame, but you know how it is. We have to speak the truth and only the truth. And then if you don't agree with the truth, you turn off your Facebook, you turn on Instagram, you turn on your YouTube, you turn off the radio, and you listen to our radio. That's the truth. The radios, and then we have to win the information, the truth, and that's it. So guys, is yeah, by next week is a New York. Next week, yeah, the next week is full and politician I have in the house with me. Yeah, we have politician and Mrs. Gomes, Janet, Tomika will be back with me in the air. So we go have we little interview with them, know where they're going election, what they proposing to the people. You know, make sure they know what they have in the manifesto. I say manifesto, so everybody can know what the manifesto is saying. Everybody have a manifesto to make sure like we know where you're going, what you're proposing. If you have laws, if you have this you want to pass, if what change you want to see, because sometimes we politicians want to see a lot of things done, and when you get in, you don't hear them no more. They have some politician, you're like, yo, where this man was for the 4 years. But anyway, and people of St. Martin, I want to tell you guys, we need to be together as Caribbean people, okay? Because you never know what could happen tomorrow. And I always say, if tomorrow something happen, is we brothers from the Caribbean can come help us fast as possible. Okay, so we have to be, connected, united, however you want. Don't watch the person to your foot, to your head, like, yo, you think you're the best, but that no, there's no best. When you see that little thing start to stop, beat you, and they put you in the ice Galley's Bay or Montvernon, you don't have no choice. You have to go. You can't come back. So don't think you're more higher than anybody. Okay, do what you have to do. Help who you could help, and if you cannot help, don't help. Don't sell people dream, and at the end the person have put the trust in you, and you ain't doing nothing. You're just watching the person suffering. So that's what I say. St. Martin people, the voters, do not eat on me when it's election, because impossible they see candidate giving rice, bag of rice. Wait a minute. These people don't eat from January to December. So, guys, the voters know for you just or read manifesto or the candidate just in. Make sure you know if that candidate get in, he gonna perform and deliver. Okay, it's not only talk, but the country need to move forward. And if we don't move forward, others will go. We'll be late, and when we have to catch back, they're gonna be hard. They're gonna be hard. So watch around, watch what's going on. We see what's going on. Let's adapt ourselves so the country can move forward. We don't we for me it's not a competition. We need to adapt to move forward. So at least it's not about legacy. Legacy don't make country move forward. It's about what you're doing for your country. It's not you're gonna beat your chest, you do this, you do that. The people will be sorry. Madam Prime Minister, Mr. President Collectivité, okay, let's go. We continue 4 5 years with you again. So, guys, do what I have to do for the country and candidate who contesting the election January 11. Know your files. Know your files. I have to say it because sometimes candidate don't know the from west to down south and the last and anything. Know the manifesto. We understand certain things, but know what you're saying to the people, especially when you're coming on the radios. It's not only youth radio when you come La Voix FM, SOS, other radios know what you're proposing to the people. Okay? So guys, that's it for me tonight. And then see you guys next year. When I say next year, see you guys next year. Normally, next week, Mardi, we have Annie in the house. We have Annie in the house, so we know. Question the candidate from NA. I ain't gonna say the name when you guys don't know who that is. so you guys will know. So we there for that to make sure the voters listen to the candidates after the voters do whatever they want. We're not there to say vote for Paul, vote for Jacques, vote for Jacqueline. We ain't there for that. We're there to bring the candidates and listen to what they propose and what's the plan as an MP, what's the plan if they decide they want to be minister. We have this too. That's why we ask them if tomorrow everything comes to shop, if they will give the MP seat to go minister. So guys, it's election coming up. Don't forget to come up, vote, support your candidate. Don't just support your candidate because you're getting a baccalaureate or some food. Don't get full with people. You see them driving big jeep and they never see them in jeep only for the campaign. They got jeep. So guys, be safe. It's New Year and coming up. Be safe for those who are going clubbing. Be careful. Those who will be partying at home. Be safe. Don't. It's not because you're partying home. You have to overdoing it. Be safe. And then for those, I have a message for Rambo people. For those that are gonna give me the coconut tart, don't worry. I will get the coconut tart because I had me looking for coconut tart all over, but I don't get my coconut tart. So that's how I had to tell to Rambo people, and that's why maybe I ain't get no light from the collectivity. I ain't get contact. That wasn't between. That was a joking before Saturday morning in the market. Some of our country person start to tell me what's in the air. So guys, be safe for those who are going clubbing, for those who are going to celebrate the Christian New Year Eve. Be safe. Drink safely. Don't overdoing it because if you overdoing it, something happened to you. The year will still be there, but you're gone. You're gone, and we're gonna have to be crying, mooning your audio, and look how you're gone. So don't drive and drink. If you drink and you start to see people in double, or you start to say tell your ex, your lover, call a taxi, call a taxi to drop you home. You have the fellas like Lawrence, Raymond, Stephen, all the taxi drivers, President Philippe, all the fellas will be happy to drop you back home safe. And I say safe because the fellas know all the spot and the friend side and the dot side, they will drop you back home safe. So guys, fit it good and then enjoy yourself, but don't leave alcohol or other nonsense make you don't see the New Year. So, pour ceux qui vont en français, pour ceux qui vont fêter on dit en français, le réveillon, soyez prudents. Pour ceux qui vont boire beaucoup de champagne, de bulles, soyez prudents sur la route. Si vous sentez que vous ne pouvez pas conduire, normalement, vous ne buvez pas et vous ne conduisez pas. Celui qui conduit, comme on dit, celui qui boit ne conduit pas. Donc, nommer un chef de file qui ne va pas boire, qui va boire que de l'eau, qui pourra amener tout le monde chez eux sain et sauf. Donc, je peux que vous souhaiter une bonne année, santé et tout, parce qu'on se revoit mardi prochain en politique anglais côté hollandais avec National Alliance. Donc, soyez prudents et santé, d'abord santé. Je peux que vous souhaiter santé pour 2024 et d'être prudent. Et nous sommes un. Black people is one. Let's stick together. Together we could be the top of the world. Okay? If you see you have a partner, you could help him. Help him. Don't go help him after to go on social media, to be when you're out with your friend, to beat your chest. Yes, I helped him. He had a piece of bread, but I give him a piece of bread. This is not black people. So black people, St. Martin people, Caribbean people, be safe and have a nice New Year Eve and see you guys next week. Bye.
Dengue is a flu-like illness spread by the bite of an Aedes mosquito infected with the dengue virus. The Aedes mosquitoes can breed even in a small amount of water accumulated in any container-like object. Mosquito breeding in public areas is a risk to you, your family, and your neighbors. Keeping your neighborhood free of disease-causing mosquitoes is for your own good and is also a social responsibility. Do not throw bottles, plastic boxes, tires, coconut shells, empty vessels, broken cisterns, or any other objects outside your home or workplace that can collect water and breed mosquitoes. Ensure the proper disposal and recycling of trash. Ensure that household waste is not dumped in drains. If water cannot be drained, use Temifos, a thin layer of oil or guppy fish to stop larvae development. Mosquito breeding grounds in public spaces such as hospitals, offices, and schools must be regularly monitored and eliminated.